Zaka here, and today I want to talk to you about fats. Now, did you know that the worst advice that you could give a fat person is to tell them to stop eating fat? It's true, because the fats are necessary for the person to actually lose weight. Because if you don't eat enough fats, your body's actually going to store more fat. But when you eat fats, it helps your body to release the fats out of your body. And also, if you are underweight, the fats will help you to gain weight. Now, I always had a misunderstanding of fats. And for example, when I would eat a salad, I would never put certain oils on it or salad dressings. I just wanted to eat it plain because I thought I was being really healthy. I wanted to taste the food and taste all the flavors of it. And I thought that putting those oils and things on there would simply just clog up my arteries and give me problems. But I come to find out, I was reading a book by Dr. Mark Hyman where he talks about if you eat fat, you'll get thin. And he talks about how the fats, they are actually very good for like the brain. They help you to absorb nutrients into your bodies. For example, eating the greens in the salads, mixing that with the fats will actually help your body to absorb the phytonutrients in the greens. And in return, the greens will help the fats will help you to get the extra fats out of your body and to give you the energy that you need. In addition, one problem that a lot of us vegans will have is that we have this tendency to be really hungry and want to eat a lot, and it's because we're not getting the nutrient dense foods that we need to eat. And eating the fats will help to fill us up. But the important thing to note is what type of fats to get, because they're good fats and they're bad fats. Now, how many times have you been to a store, a health food store or a regular store, and you wanted to grab a bag of potato chips? You look at the ingredients and it says things like canola oil, cottonseed oil, vegetable oil, and you think, it's still vegan, and you'll go ahead and eat it anyway. But actually, those processed oils are very damaging to the body, and they can definitely lead to cancer, clogged arteries, and all types of other problems, free radicals in the body, taking away oxygen out of your cells, all types of terrible things. And it adds more acidity to your body as well, which makes your body very a breeding ground for disease. So rather than eating those bad oils, quote unquote, you want to put good fats into your body. So some of the good fats are, number one, flax seeds, and they're also called linseeds depending on which country you're in. And also another way to eat the flax seeds will be in flaxseed oil. If you take 2 to 3 tablespoons of that per day, that's going to give you a good amount of fat in your diet. You also want to eat plenty of nuts, 2 to 3 handfuls a day. They can be almonds, walnuts, pistachios, pecans, or depending on where you're from, it's a pecans or pecan. You can also eat avocados. Avocados are a great source of fat. The avocados you can have 2 or 3 avocados a day, and that'll help to fill you up as well. Coconut oil is another great source of fats, and also but make sure that coconut oil is organic and raw and cold pressed. Another great source of fat are hemp seeds, and you can find those at health food stores, or you can go to some online shops such as iHerbs, and there'll be a link at the bottom of the video where you can purchase that. Chia seeds, and many of you, if you're from my generation, you grew up with those commercials talking about chia pets, that you put these seeds in it and pour water on it, and this greenery grows from it. Well, those chia seeds, you were actually supposed to be eating those, not putting them on a little wooden animal. So now you want to take those seeds and you want to eat them. You can grind them up, you can soak them, you can make what they call a chia seed pudding, and you can eat that as a good source of fat and protein in your diet. And also, if you can get access to young coconut, if you're blessed to live in one of those lovely tropical environments, you have organic young coconuts growing all around you. If you don't, then you can go to Caribbean markets, Asian markets, and some of the whole food markets, those discount places that supply the stores. You can go to those markets and you can get some of the young coconuts there. So those are some good sources of fat. And if you go to the Soul Vegan Summit website, I of course have plenty of recipes that show you how to make delicious, nutritious food from those delicious fat sources. So again, this is Sister Zakai. Happy eating and enjoy your meals. Bye.